Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I know the last few videos have been something special. So these are 5 words I struggle with in German. I realized my last video was like way too freaking long. I still hope that that information was useful to you, but today I'm gonna bring you a shorter video. So we should all be relieved about that. Well, rather I should say these are like 5 types of German words I struggle with. So number 1, the sh sound. So this sound doesn't really exist in English or Spanish, so I struggled for a very long time to make that noise, the sh sound. So I know that it's regional, so not everyone will pronounce it like that, but you would use it in words like ich, but there are some regions that will pronounce it ich or ick. So you might meet different speakers that pronounce that word differently, but the sh sound as you would hear it in, I guess, a high German accent is really strange. So I struggled with saying ish, and I would just like cop out and say ish. But I think there is a part of Germany that also pronounces it sh, so I might steal it from them. So Eichhörnchen is another word that is considered very difficult to pronounce if you're a non-native speaker. I could probably pronounce it slightly better now because I finally figured out how to do the sh sound properly, but it's really strange. So the sh sound is like a sh, but not really. So the sh sound happens in the beginning or in the front part of your mouth, and the sh happens somewhere in the middle, but definitely closer to the back of your throat. So that's why I think that I have struggles with pronouncing words that have both sounds in it, because, you know, your tongue is just traveling all over the place, and, you know, I don't have a passport. So my second type of German word that I struggle with is the combination, or rather any word that has the combination of the sh sound followed by a sh sound. So, for example, the word sprechen, which I can't say it properly, and I don't bother anymore. I just say sprechen. Oh, that one wasn't that bad, but it's really difficult to. I kind of have to like think about it a little bit. Sprechen. Sprechen means to speak. So that's the dictionary form. I forgot how to say that in English. Now that's great. And then to say you speak, you would say du sprichst. That word hurts my life. That sprichst just has like way too many consonants in it. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but it really hurts my body to try and say that. So I try. That's another word I try to avoid at all costs in German. Sprechen, sprichst. The R sounds, and there are, I guess, technically like 2 or 3 R sounds in German. So you have the R that starts in the beginning of the word, so for words like rot, meaning red, not sure I did a good job on that one, but it's a more guttural sounding. It's at the back of your throat, basically. And then you have R's in the middle of the word. So for words like Lehrer, which actually has 2 R's. I'm sorry if there are Germans watching. I can't pronounce these words, so too bad. Lehrer, I sort of do a very lazy German pronunciation of. That R is supposed to be more like a cat purring, like a but I can't do that. So at least not when I'm speaking another language. So that's not gonna work. And then the R at the end of the words, so at the end of Lehrer, or you'll have the end of Mutter or Vater, which it's not like a strong R, it's like an R that disappears. It's very difficult to get used to those strange sounds because I just want to read it like in Spanish, like Mutter, Vater, like it feels strange, and that's that Cubans skip the R's at the end of words, but still I'd like to fondle them a little bit. Number 4, I do kind of struggle with, but it's not as bad anymore. So anything that ends with an EL, I may be pronouncing them fine, but I still don't like the way it sounds. So like words like Onkel, think it's supposed to be like that, but it doesn't feel right. So that's a short one. Number 5, I don't really struggle with umlauts exactly, but I do struggle with umlauts when they're followed by strange consonants, or when there's just too many consonants hanging around. I can't. Non-native speakers are famous for not being able to pronounce umlauts. For me, it's more the umlaut with an U. So you have 3 umlauts, I want to say. Well, besides the diphthongs. We'll ignore the diphthongs. We'll stick with the regular ones. So, E, you have E, U, and U. And U, I'm not happy with when it's involved with other consonants. Especially if there's an R before it, it's too much for me to handle. My body can't take it. So words like Begrüßung, which I think I did a better pronunciation of that one, but I struggle. Like, I have to actually sit there and stop. So any German that I ever have to speak to, use the word Begrüßung, is gonna have to wait at least a century for me to finish saying the word. So hope you enjoy that, Deutschland. So those are the 5 types of German words I struggle with. I'm going to try and keep these videos to 10 minutes or less. No more half an hour videos. I think for next week what I'm going to do is show you Deutsche Welle, their interactive course, which is free. And I'll do like a sort of like a let's play, an educational let's play. And I'm still going over some of my A1 stuff. Whenever I'm struggling with A2, I'll just go back and practice some A1 exercises on Deutsche Welle, and really helps with, you know, it really helps with refreshing my memory on some of the older vocabulary, because sometimes you don't really see it again. But luckily, when you do these sort of courses where you focus on the certificates rather than what would be a normal course that you would have in college, they do more everyday type of vocabulary, actually like vocabulary that you would actually use at work. So if I had to get a job in Germany, I mean, I couldn't obviously understand anything too intense, but I could talk about reports and computers and programs and stuff in German. It's not, they're really good at showing you different everyday scenarios, so you learn a little bit. If I ever get hospitalized in Germany, I'll be good also. So yeah.